On the 21st of November 2020 at 19:16 and 19 seconds, we're still on page 184 of 200, same case ID 103-1227. On the your number 06090168890 was pattern mesh, otherwise unlocked. The device where in the SIM card was unlocked. The features *120 *3279 hash were input. So I mentioned the date was 21/11/2020 at 19:16:19. Tower information. The number 06090016890 on 21/11/2020 at 9:16 and 19 seconds. Perform a USSD lasting 11 seconds. The tower is 2G Queenswood.
Date 21 November 2020 isikhathi 19:16:19 ama-seconds inumber 06090168890 yafaka-ke *120 *3279 hash itower-ke kuyi-3G Queenswood ama-seconds awu-10.
Next transaction 21 November 2020 19:32 seconds. Your number 06090168890. The device where in the SIM card was with your number was unlocked. The features *120 *3279 hash were input. Date is 21 November 2020. The time is 19:19:32 seconds.
Gate 21 November 2020 isikhathi 19:19 nama-seconds awu-32. Inumber 06090016890 ucingo-ke lwavula kusetshenziswa yona-ke ipattern base kufaka-ke *120 *3279 loko kwathathwa-ke ama-seconds awu-30.
Tower information, the number 06090168890 on 21/11/2020 at 19:32 with a call type USSD lasting 30 seconds with 2G Queenswood NGA2 being the tower.
Kwakuyi-2G Queenswood NGA2 iyona-ke itower ngesikhathi-ke kwenzeka lokhu oqeda ukufunda la kwangeyi-21 November 2020 ngo-19:32 seconds.
Your number 060, still on page 184 of 200, same case ID. On 21 November 2020 at 19:20, 18 seconds. Your number 060-901 6890 at the device where in the SIM card was with the number, pattern matched, always unlock. The feature *120* 3279 hash was input.
Okay, 21 November 2020 is 30, 1920 nama seconds awu 18 in number 060-901-6890 lwavulwa-ke ucingo okusetshenziswa yona-ke i-pattern bese kufakwa *120*3279 hash.
Tower information, your number 060-901-6890 on 21/11/2020 at 19:20, 18 performed a call type USSD lasting 9 seconds, and the tower is 2G Queensuit NGA.
Bese kuthi ke itower i2G iQueenswood iNGA yona-ke le yange 21 November 2020 isikhathi ku-19:20 nama seconds awu 18.
We show you the tower information.
Lana-ke sikhombisa wona-ke ama-tower nanjengoba ebhaliwe-ke 21 November 2020 1909:10, 21 November 2020 19:15:02, so 21 November 2020 1916 19, 21 November 2020 19 1932 iwona-ke ama-tower la.
Do you have any comment, Mr. Ntanzi?
Khona ungakusho?
Mina i-comment yami one phambi kwekhoti into engayiphendula ukuthi mina ngangena phone.
I only have one comment before the court, is that I had no phone.
Eyesibili futhi ukuthi ya ngiyabona uyafunda mshisi kodwa ngifuna ukwazi lokho one in 2014 or 2020 or 2021 ufuna ukuzwa lapho.
I can see that you are reading, but all I would like to know is when was this? 2014, 2015, 2020? That's what I would like to hear.
Ngoba lapha ecourt mina ngitshela ngecala ka 2014.
Because here in court, I was told about a matter of 2014.
Yes, but Mr. Ntanzi, we've been reading out the dates.
Kodwa ama-date siyawafunda Mnumzane Ntanzi.
Hayi 2014.
That's not 2014.
Yes, we've been reading the dates in 2020.
Sifunda-ke ama-dates ku-2020.
Yebo, ngiyazi ifoni yami sithi ngo-2020 kwakukushona kukaSenzo. Lokho engibhekene nakho phambi kwenkosi enkantolo.
Does that now mean that 2020 was that now the time when Senzo passed away?
No.
Is that what I'm facing now?
No, Mr. Ntanzi, you'll recall that your version is that you never had any contact with your legal representative or family members.
Uzokhumbula inkulumo yakho Mnumzane Ntanzi ithi wawungaxhumani noma ukazi uxhumane nommeli wakho, wawungaxhumani nabakini abomndeni.
Yebo nkosi enkantolo kunjalo.
Yes my lord, that's
Yes.
true.
Ngoba mangiboshwa mina mfoni ngehlukana nayo June 16.
Because when I got arrested on the 16th of June, that's when I parted ways with my phone. Or I parted with my phone.
And during this period, in October, November 2020, where were you detained?
Ngalesi sikhathi ke ngo-October no-November ka-2020 wawugcinwe noma ke wawuvalelwe kuphi?
Mina ngiyathemba lapha ecourt sengikhuluma amahlandla amaningi ukuthi lapha ePitoli bengingazi ukuthi ngilalaphi ngoba ngakusasa ngikwenye i-police station ngalala ngikwenye i-police station ngalala ngikwenye i-police station.
I believe that I've said this on quite a number of times here in court, that here in Pretoria, I did not know as to where I was kept. Today I will be at this police station, tomorrow at another police station, the other day I will be at another police station.
Nalapha ecourt mina ngicelile ngathi ngicela bangisiza ngamalokhu asevereri azange ngisho lot engeke ngalibona lasevereri yokhomba khona ungena kwami ukuphuma kwami akukho lapho ngubone khona phambi kwecourt.
Even here in court, I requested to be assisted with the records of Valeria so as to be able to see my coming in, my going out, but I never saw that before the court.
But it's on record that during this period you were detained at Valeria.
Kodwa ke kukhona
Police
ke phambi
station.
kwenkantolo ukuthi ke ngalesikhathi lesike wawuvalelwe khona eValeria police station.
And yesterday we put it to you that according to the evidence of Ms. Fathilingam and Lieutenant Colonel House, Queensuit is the closest tower to Valeria police station.
Sikushilo ke izolo ke ukuthi ngobufakazi babo be uMiss Pinky kanye naye ke uColonel House ukuthi ke iQueenswood yona ke eseduze neValeria.
Mina ngiyazi lo tower leyo.
I don't know about that tower, my lord.
Ngoba namanje phambi kwecourt mangathiwa severeri angangikhombe.
Because even now, if we were to be asked to go to Valeria, I won't be able to point it out.
Yes. Can we just briefly, before we continue with the exercise that we are busy with, just refer you again to your Capitec Bank statement on page 3. We've already put the cell number that you furnished to Capitec on record, 060901 6890. It says cell phone verification status, yes.
Bese sifundile ke inamba lena u-06090186990 bese lana ke ithi ke ukuqinisekiswa kwawo umakhalekhukhwini noma ke ukuqinisekiswa kwayo ke i-cellphone kwabhalwa ke laba yebo.
Ngiphinde phambi kwecourt mshushisi phambi kwecourt ngithi le number le ayikho eCapitec namanje lokho ngiyakusho.
I'm repeating this, my lord, that this number is not in the Capitec. I'm saying it again.
Nase Capitec kaSibiya uthe inamba kaSibiya le kade inamba kaGwabini lebhala kungesiyona inamba kaSibiya.
Okay, open there.
Nase bank statement kaSibiya uSibiya mlapha eboxini.
Even with Sbiya's bank statement. Yebo.
Uthe inamba kaSibiya uSibiya inqaba le number taxi yakhe inamba kaBani kwathiwa inamba kaGwabini.
You put it to Sbiya that this was his number. Sbiya then said no, and that this is Gwabeni's number.
Manje mina la phambi kwecourt ngiyayitshela namanje court ngiyaqiniseka le number le eCapitec ayikho.
I am saying this before the court, and I'm confirming that this number does not reflect at Capitec, or this number is not there at Capitec.
But the bank records state that that number was verified.
Kodwa
with the
ke la
client.
incwadi ke noma amaphepha sebhangi ke lana bathi bona ke yaqinisekiswa inamba lena kusho bona ebhangi.
Iqiniso umuntu webhank phambi kwecourt.
Verified by an employee of the bank in court.
No, the know your client principle, they have verified that with the client.
Baqinisekisa ke nomuntu ke okuyena okuwumnikazi wayo ke inamba leyo iclient labo.
Khona. Ngiyanqaba Nkosi eCourt azange ngibuze Capitec lokho.
No, my lord, I refuse that. Capitec never asked me about that.
You mentioned earlier on in your statement that you also did have an account with Standard Bank, is that correct?
Ukushilo ukuthi ke unayo i-account no Standard Bank.
Yebo nginayo nama yana ebengisebenzisa Standard Bank bengihola ngayo.
Yes, I still have it. That's the one that I used, or where my salary was deposited.
Do you remember when you opened this account?
Ingabe usakhumbula ukuthi wayivula nini?
Angisakhumbuli phambi kweNkosi engane.
I can't recall, my lord.
Do you remember which number you gave when you opened that account?
Uma uvula leyo account ingabe usakhumbula ukuthi yipi inamba owanikeza ngayo?
Angisekhumbuli kahle.
I can't remember well.
I'm sorry, my lord. One of the court officials is just asking for a. Mr. Ntanzi, did you not testify earlier today that when you opened your Standard Bank account, you gave them the 06090168990 number?
Bengingasibona yini ubufakazi bakho namhlanje ukuthi ngesikhathi uvula i-account yase-Standard Bank wabanikeza inamba u-06090168990.
Mangivula account ko senkantolo khona inamba bengiyisebenzisa kuqala lo phone le yanahleka mhlaba egqezi locally emsebenzini.
There is a number that I was using when I opened the account, my lord, but that number got lost when they broke into my locker at work.
No, we're asking you about the evidence that you tendered earlier today. Did you not say that when you opened your Standard Bank account, you gave them the 060 number, 06090168990?
Cha, sikubuza ngobufakazi bakho obethule namhlanje ukuthi awushongo yini kubufakazi bakho namuhla ukuthi ngesikhathi uvula i-account yase-Standard Bank wabanikeza le number u-06090196890.
Kusenkantolo kunjalo bayinikwe yima ngithi nakhona sengiyokwenza ikhadi kungena khadi ngithi ngiyothatha amakhadi ami afike ngabanika nenamba.
Yes, my lord, that is indeed the case. But I provided them with the number when I was now going to apply for another card because I did not have a card. They had also stolen my card.
So you do confirm that you did say that you gave your number to Standard Bank when you opened your account?
Ingabe ke
Your bank
uyaqinisekisa ke ukuthi ngempela ushilo ukuthi ke uma uvula i-account uStandard Bank wamnika le number le?
Ngamnika.
I did, my
Angithi
lord.
ngikhipha lese esebeyithathile ifone yami sengingakwazi ukwenza isim swap babengibuza izinto eziningi ngesim swap ngingakhona ezinye izinto uzazi.
It was because now I was now replacing the other one, my lord, which I had lost. They were asking me a lot of things with regards to SIM swap, and I was also having some difficulties in doing a SIM swap.
Which number are you referring to that you say you had to do a SIM swap on?
Yipi le number angithi uthi mabegqekeza ilocal yakho bathatha ifone yakho manje yipi leyo number leyo eyayikuleyo phone eyantshontshwa?
Iyo le ngithi angikhumbuli ngekhanda.
That's the number that I'm saying I can't remember from the top of my head.
So which number will be on record for Standard Bank according to you?
Manje ke ngokusho kwakho yipi inamba uma ngayiwe Standard Bank yipi inamba ezotholakala Standard Bank?
Bazothola 060.
The 060 number.
Thank you. We just wish to show you the documents that were completed when you opened the Standard Bank account, which shows that it was opened on the 15th of July 2017. The customer name is personal details, customer name Mr. Bongani Ntanzi, gives your ID number, date of birth 2 December 1990, and it gives your number that you gave, namely 073 776 1556. Well, it hasn't been handed up as an exhibit as yet, my lord.
Yeah, because it's foreign to me. I've never seen that document before.
nami ngiyeqala le document lapha phambi
Well,
kwakho
my lord,
This is also the first for me with this
azange
document.
baze kwakhulunywa ngaqala nje ukuyibona namhlanje lapha phambi kokungibuza ngayo
It was never mentioned before. I'm seeing it for the first time as you are referring to it.
my colleague tells me that it was actually the information that was requested by my learned friend, and this is the information that was given to them.
My Lord, this exercise is not going to happen. I remember at the beginning, right at the beginning, I requested two things from the state. One was the RICA information regarding the 7056 number, and the other one was the Standard Bank account, to no avail to this day. This document here, my Lord, I'm seeing it for the first time.
My lord, will refer to the record.
So you say this record was given to Mr. Ramosepele?
I've just confirmed with my colleague, my lord, that it's actually they requested this information. We then requested it on their behalf and gave them the information.
Yeah, they say they're seeing it for the first time.
Yes. Well, as I say, we will be the last persons, my lord, to cast aspersions on anyone, but that is our explanation, my lord. But we just wish to refer to the record as well, but this was on the 23rd of May 2024, page 93. This is during the cross-examination of Lieutenant Colonel House by Mr. Ramosepele. And he says at line 14, he will tell the court that he has a Standard Bank account, and initially when he opened this account, the cell number provided to the bank that he used was 073 776 1556. So that is the information that is on the record.
Lana ke umshushisi njengoba usho ke nobaba Ramosepele esho ukuthi ke niyaqala ukuthi nibone ke le document. Ubufakazi bange 23 kuMeyi ngo2024 ubaba Ramosepele lana ke wayehloma imibuzo kuyena ke uKennel uHouse. Ubaba Ramosepele okhulumayo uzotshela inkantolo ukuthi une account yase Standard Bank nokuthi futhi ke uma evula iaccount leyo i-cell number anikeza ngayo ayeyisebenzisa noma i-cell number anikeza ngayo ebhange ayeyisebenzisa kwaku 073 776 1556.
Do you have any comment, Mr. Ntanzi?
Kukhona ngakusho mnumzane Ntanzi.
Nkosi enkantolo nami leli phepha leli likhunywa ngumshushisi sase-Standard Bank ngiqala ukuzwa namhlanje ukukhunywa ngalo.
It is the first time here in court, my lord, that I hear mention being made of this document that the state is referring to, my lord.
Ngoba mina ngazi ukuthi phambi kwecourt ibheka istatement sami sase-Standard Bank asitholakalanga into impendulo engayithola lapha ecourt.
Because according to my knowledge, my lord, I know that my Standard Bank records or statement was not found, my lord. That is the answer that I received here in court.
Mangikhumbula kahle ukuze kuvele le answer le yakhunywa ubaba Ramosepele uzofika ngikhuluma kanje. Ingoba sasiphikisa sasiphikisa inamba le 072 le kaMthilisa bathi nangayibhalisa ebank ngiphika lokho.
And for this, my lord, to have been said, what has just been read now, it is because we were disputing the 072 number, the number belonging to Mtiritsi, that was alleged that was the number that I provided, my lord.
Mr. Ntanzi, just a few minutes ago, you said when you opened the Standard Bank account, you gave them the number 06090168890. Now, we're showing you the extract of the record to indicate that you gave, there was...
Mr. Tanzi says there was a break-in my locker.
No. This is not about that. I'm interested. Where do you get that number? Because you are saying you are quoting Mr. Ramosepele as the one who elicited that number.
Yes.
Just show him the record. Hey, man. Yeah, God.
we quoted the.
Just show him the record, if there's a record like that. Because
I'm raising on a different point.
no. Let's do this point first. No problem.
Yes.
Because you are denying knowledge of this number. You're saying,
Did I say I deny the knowledge?
yeah,
of
you're
this
saying
number?
you see it for the first time today. That's
I
what you
said a
said.
document from Standard Bank.
That's it. You see it for the first time. That is
Yes,
a document.
It's got nothing to do with the number that I placed on
Okay,
record
just
on the 25th
just
4th
show me
of
that.
May
Okay, fine.
2024.
Just show me the record. Is that the record?
I don't want to see it, my lord.
No, I want to see it.
Yes, but
Let me see the
I don't want
record.
to see it.
Jesus.
But why is my lord irritated, saying yes, yes, and what? I respect this court as an officer of this court. I'll never use any language that is untoward towards this institution that I respect dearly.
Yeah, just for the record, about page 93. Apparently, it's a cross-examination of Mr. House. And Mr. Ramosepele takes instructions and states that let me correct that number. It is 065563333, and it states that both the SIM cards had contact lists in them, and both also had the WhatsApp inserted on them because I used that for communication. Further, he says, there is an issue, but I raise it because we are dealing with cell phones. Amongst the issues that were before court were bank statements. I know they do not deal with you, but I only deal with just the one aspect in respect of the cell number. He will tell the court that he has a Standard Bank account, and initially when opened, this account, the cell number provided to the bank, this is the account of the cell number provided to the bank that he used, which was 037761556. Okay.
As the court pleases, my lord, when I rose, I was rising on a question by my learned colleague to the witness saying, a minute ago, you admitted that when you opened a Standard Bank account, you gave 060-901-6890. And I was saying, the witness had said, initially I used this number that I'm saying, I'm not disputing, although he says he doesn't recall it. But when there was a break-in in my locker, then I had to go and do a SIM swap and give the 060-901-6890. That's the point that I was raising on. I've never said I deny the 073-7756 at the end number, my lord. That's the court pleases.
Yes, Mr. Ramsey,
My lord,
can you respond, sir?
we asked Mr. Ntanzi as to which number will reflect on the Standard Bank account, and he then said 060 number, and we then quoted this passage to say that, but this doesn't accord with what is stated here, my lord. That is the whole point that we are making, my lord.
I think Mr. Malloy is taking it from the head to the tail or vice versa. Initially, Mr. Ntanzi, when he was responding, he said the number that will be reflected, that will reflect the Standard Bank, is this number that ends with 6890. However, his testimony is to the effect that apparently there was a break-in at his house where a small phone was stolen. Then when he went to Standard Bank to reapply for his cards and everything, he realized that for him to do a SIM swap, it will be a waste of time. And then he gave them this number. My understanding is to the effect that originally when he opened up this bank account at Standard Bank, this 6890 number is not a number that he gave, but he gave the first number that was stolen. But when he went to Standard Bank to apply for new cards and everything, he then gave them this number, which is the reason why he then said the number that will reflect at Standard Bank as of now is this latest number. He never said that from the day on which I opened the account at Standard Bank, as I follow his testimony, I actually gave them this number. That is how I understood it, my lord. The record can be played.
What's your response, sir?
Well, my lord, as we have indicated that this information from Standard Bank, my lord, was requested at the behest of the defense, and we then obtained a section 25 on the bank records, and as a result obtained this information that we are confronting the witness with. Now, the witness this morning said that when he opened the Standard Bank account, and this comes from the witness himself, Mr. Ntanzi, we can play the record. That's what he said, that when he opened the Standard Bank account, he used the 060 number. And that is when we are confronting him with these discrepancies. That's the long and short of the matter.
Okay.
But the record will speak for itself, my lord.
Udaba ke la mnumzana uNtanzi ilama number amabili ke inamba le eqeda ke uvela manje kuloko eqeda ufunda umshushisi nokuthi umshushisi ke ethi ekseni uma ngaba noma namhlanje ke uma ngabe ubuzwa uthe wena uma ngayi Standard Bank inamba ezovela noma ke inamba ke okuyiyena wayisebenzisa ke uma ngabe uvula iaccount iyona le 060 manje ke sokuvela lokhu ke okufundwa lana okuthiwa yikona ke ubaba uRamosepele akusho ku Colonel House uyasho kumnizana uRamosepele ukuthi yebo ingoba ke ushilo wena ukuthi ke eqaleni noma ke kunala khona ekwaqhekezwa khona ke kuyona ilokho yakho emsebenzini ila uyileke Standard Bank uzama ke ukuthi wenze iSIM swap kodwa ke ngeshwa akuzange ke kulunge lokho ingakho ke kwase ke ufanele ubanikeze le number e060 901 6890 ilapho ke inkulumo ekhona phakathi ke kummeli umshushisi kanye futhi ke nommeli wakho nayo futhi inkantolo.
My lord, we confronted Mr. Ntanzi with the record from Capitec Bank indicating that this number 060 901 16890 is the one that is on their record, and he kept on saying, but that I didn't give that number, I gave it to Standard Bank when I opened the account. That was his evidence.
Nokuthi ke useyaqhubeka ke futhi umshushisi uthi ke ekseni uma ngabe bekubuza ke ngayo i-account yase Capitec nokuthi ke eCapitec kuvela ke inamba le u060 901 6890 ila ophendule khona ke wena wathi cha angaze nginikeze ngayo leyo number leyo u060 901 6890 eCapitec kodwa nganikeza ngayo eStandard Bank.
Yebo Nkosi enkantolo, and Nkosi enkantolo ngiyabonga le number mayivela la eStandard Bank ngoba le number le yona fanele ivele ngo 2014 ngo 2015 ngo 2016 ngo 2017 lo 073 lo e20 zama bank yona number fanele ivele.
I am grateful, my lord, that this number, the 073 number, appears, my lord, because this is the number that is supposed to appear from 2014, 2015, 2016, and 2017. That's the number that was indeed supposed to appear. So I am grateful when it appears.
As we've indicated, Mr. Ntanzi, that we've made our point. The evidence is on record. We continue with the recharges. On the 21st of November 2020 at 19:20, 18. This is on page 185 of 200.
184.
185. On the 21st of November 2020 at 19:20 and 18 seconds. So I'm just looking for that transaction. Yes. Your number 060. Sorry, it's page 184. It's page 184 of 200. Case number 1031227. And it's the fourth transaction from the bottom. Your number 060 901 6890 was the device where in the SIM card was with that number was pattern matched, in other words unlocked, and the features *120 3279 hash were input.
Ngay 21 November 2020 isikhathi u1920 ama-seconds awu-18 inamba yakho u-060 901 6890 makhalekhukhwini ke isim card lo eyayifakwe kuwena wavulwa ke lokhu kubhalwe phecelezi ke pattern match ukuthi kwasetshenziswa yona ke ipattern kwaseke kufakwa u*120 3279 hash.
The tower information, the number 060 901 6890 on 21/11/2020 at 19:20 with the call type USSD lasting 9 seconds with the tower being Queenswood.
Itower ke kona ke lokho qeda ufundwa ke la kwange 21 zika November 2020 ngo1920 ama-seconds awu-18 itower ke kwakuyi Queenswood 2G Queenswood NGA 2.
The next transactions were performed using the feature *130 082 hash. This is acquiring airtime directly from the service provider, Vodacom. On the 29th of August 2020 at 12:04:51, the number 060-901-6890 on 29 August 2020 at 12:04 and 39 seconds with a call type USSD lasting 20 seconds and the tower being 3G Queensuit NGA. Yes, you can go ahead. So we're just trying to locate the relevant page.
Why the state is trying to locate the relevant page? Unfortunately, my proximity to them is just so very close. They are using some documents here that I haven't seen before. And Tansi has raised it earlier on that let me see those documents. They were a little bit uncomfortable with it. But now they've got documents that we don't have in our possession. Can the state please make copies of the document that they are having in their possession also available to us? Otherwise, we'll stand up and say this is a new information, we do not have it, and it constitutes an unfair trial in the instance of this accused person because we haven't had the opportunity to go through the documents for us to critique them, to question them, to analyze the documents, to have a proper response, and then that will be a huge thing. But certainly, I can see here, and I'm not eavesdropping or whatever, but the documents that they have in their possession, I don't have it, my lord. And that's a concern that has been raised by Mr. Tansi. So I implore the state to kindly share the information, all the information that they have in their possession in relation to this case with us. And we'll call that a fair trial. Thank you, madam.
We've been through this yesterday. We debated this issue. We mentioned that all this information, that's why we even give the page number and the case ID so that my colleagues can be able to follow the evidence. But what Leonard Friend is referring to, and that's what Mr. Ntanzi also referred to, these are our own notes, the sketches that we make to make the evidence simpler for us. The defense can also do that. They are not entitled to our own notes. They make their own notes, to which we are not entitled. So they can make any schematic representation that they wish for them to follow the evidence, and this is what we do in Malot. They're not entitled to that information.
Kulamaphepha ewacela-ke ubaba umnisi athi uyaqala-ke wabona lapha kumbuso bekuyisicelo sakho-ke nawe bathi-ke ama-notes abo bona abazenzela wona nabameli nabo-ke abanelungelo ukuthi-ke bangazenzela-ke hhayi ukuthi bona bangathatha ama-notes abo bawadlulisele-ke kubameli uthi ama-notes abo umshushisi uma esho-ke.
If I can add, my lord, the state has been making reference, as I have been noting down, to several numbers of pages, and the state will say, case number so and so, page 185 of 200, and the number of exhibits is not referred to, so that we can be able to zoom in into that exhibit and that reference number and the page that the state is referring us to. Even if we are not, for the purpose of this transaction, when we are making submissions on merits, my lord, so that we can be able to tell this court that the references that were made in court as page number 185 of 200, of which exhibit, we don't know. Thank you.
I thought Mr. Baloy is referring to section 205, eh?
Yes,
Unless I'm sitting in another court drinking babalas. He said, wait, I'm listening. He said, not me. He said he is referring these citations to section 205 documents, records of the cell phone numbers, which everybody has. Unless, hello? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, indeed, my lord.
Hey,
We've
Jesus.
every time
And
said,
then when I lose my temper, they say, I'm funny. That's what he's saying. Even yesterday, were you not quoting
Yes.
section 205 documents?
yes, indeed, my lord.
Now she says she doesn't know. She says she doesn't know where you're getting these quotations from, or citations.
My lord, I did not say I don't know where these quotations come from. But I am saying, my lord, for the purpose of the record and for the purposes of all of us being able to follow the reference when it's made, it's page 185 of 200, but the number of the exhibit is not referred to.
My lord,
That's the point I'm making, my lord. If the state had said it's for section 205 records, I've never heard that in this court.
Yes, you're saying?
my lord, we've compiled a list of exhibits. We've handed up that list to everybody, and before we started with this evidence, we mentioned that this is an extract from Exhibit DD5E, Roman figure 1. That's what we said yesterday. And if one goes to the exhibit list, one will see that that information or reference to this exhibit is made there. But we did put on record, my lord, that this is with reference to exhibit, and we are repeating that with reference to exhibit DD5E, Roman figure 1.
But does Ms. Mshololo have that document?
The exhibit list?
Yeah.
No, we gave it to all the council, and we kept on updating it.
My lord, we do have the exhibits. Now that the state has referred us to the exhibit, that's all I wanted, my lord. That's all.
You know what? I've been writing all these citations. There it is. When he says page this, exhibit this, I've been writing it. And then you saying you don't follow because apparently...
It means, my lord, we want different courts. Because
I'm sure
in
we
this
are.
court,
I'm
even
sure we
Mr.
are.
Baloy confirmed that he has not been mentioning the exhibit he is making reference to.
Is that so, Mr. Baloy?
Well, as I indicated, that we place it on record that these extracts that you are referring to, my lord, are Section 205 extracts from Exhibit DD5E, Roman figure 1. And that's why every time, my lord, we mention the case ID, we also mention the page. And this is what was requested yesterday, which we do every time. I'm surprised now that we are told that we're not referring to exhibits. Is this whole range will always say it's page so and so of 200.
So are we continuing, or so should people start reading the documents which you are referring to? Because apparently Ms. Mshololo doesn't have them.
But I think she just merely asked us to repeat the information that we placed on record already regarding the exhibit number, and we have repeated that. I suppose we can then continue if it's fine with everyone. Right. Mr. Ntanzi. We were busy with this transaction of the 29th of August 2020 at 12:04:39, indicating that the number 060-90-1116890 on 29/8/2020 at 12:04:39 with a call type USSD lasting 20 minutes with 20 seconds, with the tower being 3G Queenswood NGA.
Besilana-ke kwi-29 August 2020 isikhathi u-12:04:39, inumber 060-90-16890. Lana-ke iyasho ukuthi kukhona-ke okwenziwa-ke ifoni ikhuluma-ke ngayo i-USSD, bekushiwo-ke ngaphambilini ukuthi lokho kusho ukuthi-ke kukhona okwakwenziwa noma kwakufakwa i-airtime, kodwa nje khona okwakwenziwa kulona ucingo kwakuwama-seconds awu-20. Itower kube 3G Queenswood NGA.
Next transaction, same exhibit, page 178. (178) of 200. The case ID is 103-1227 at 19 October 2020, 19:51 and 32 seconds. Your number 060-901-6890. With the call type indicated as mobile money, the features *130 *082 hash were input in the device on 19 October 2020 at 19:51 32 seconds.
Number yakho ngazo i-19 19 zika October 2020 ngo-1951-32 number 0609016890 kubhalwe ke lana ke mobile money kwase kubhalwa ke noma ke kufakwa ke u *130 *082 hash. The witness would like to know as to what mobile money means.
Yes, we are told that the court register wants to approach the bench.
One of the broadcasters must is interfering with the recording. Do you know anything about it, sir? Just show them this. It's the court manager who says that, apparently. Is that the mic which is interfering? Whose mic is that? Is it the court's mic or... Is it defective or what, sir?
Defective, the big one, my lord. This TV, this one.
These are defective masks or masts.
I think it's a defective
Mic. Hello? Dr. Baloyi.
Yeah,
I mean, Dr.
I'm sorry. I see mine.
Just remove the sponges.
When did you start decorating the mic?
Well, I think it's more about advertising.
So what do we do?
We'll just have to get an indication as to whether we can proceed.
So it is not the color, it is not the decoration like
The mic itself is defective. So the two mics, or which one is it? This one. You say it's defective. What's the time, sir?
It's 1510.
Huh?
1510.
1510, yeah. Dr. Sibana says apparently he's got more information.
Oh, what's the information, Dr. Sban?
My lord, the issue has to do with advertising. The other channels, they are complaining that this mic, I don't know which channel is it, they're not supposed to use the branded mics in front.
Oh, so it's about advertising.
Yes, and I did raise it up with the broadcasters during lunch to say that you need to remove this, but they say they need to get instruction from above. And that's where I left the matter, my lord. So it's got nothing to do with the mics being defective. It has to do with the brand on the mic.
What is the brand on the mic?
What is it written? Let me see. MS.
What? MDN TV.
Yes.
Which station is that? Hello?
Digital platform, my lord. So I think the problem has been sorted out. As long as they are removed, they're not being shown on other broadcasting channels.
Oh, so the other channels don't want
Yes.
Mahala advertisement for other guys.
As the court will. We can proceed.
So what are we going to do, sir?
No, the mic is here, my lord. It's working.
Yeah. So what do? We proceed.
Yeah, I think if the court manager gives us the green light, because I think the information came from the
Court manager.
court manager.
Where's the court manager?
Can I quickly call him, my lord? My Lord, I just spoke to the acting court manager, Ms. Shandu. The court manager is out of office. The complaint come actually from national office, my Lord. It's not from the office in Midrand. So they did not want the advertisement. So if it's removed, we can proceed according to the acting court manager.
Okay, fine. Let's proceed then.
Sorry, yes, she calls again. Michelle? If the station, my Lord, has a problem, the number will be sent for national office, the communication, because apparently they don't have permission to use the branded mics. So yeah, it's national office, it's not the office itself.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's continue, Mr.
Yes,
Valerie.
is it good? This is- Thank you. Mr. Ntanzi, I think you asked the question as to what is meant by mobile money.
Ngicabanga ukuthi ke ubuqeda ububuza mnumzana uNtanzi ukuthi ke lokho kusho ukuthini la kubhalwe khona mobile money ne?
Yes. You'll recall that when we started with these transactions, we said they are used by inputting the feature *13 *082 hash. This
Just
is
star 130 star 082 hash.
yes, it's purchasing airtime directly from the service provider from Vodacom.
Just a moment. Purchasing airtime. Just a moment, mama. Lana ke mntwana uNtanzi uzokhumbula ke siqalile ngokusho ngoba sasho ke ukuthi usebenzisa ustar 130 star 082 hash lokho kusho ukuthi ke ukuthenga iairtime uyithenga kuyena uVodacom.
Do you have any comment, Mr. Ntanzi? The time, as we pointed out, it's the date is 19 October 2020.
1951 32.
And the time is 1951:32.
Iyona ke date lena 19 October 2020 1951 32.
As it is the court, ma'am, with the greatest respect, Advocate Bala is not an expert from Vodacom. And even if he had some bit of a knowledge on Vodacom terminologies, that does not make him knowledgeable on modalities from Vodacom. I'm concerned about what he's trying to do now, because he's trying to present himself as an expert from Vodacom. Ntanzi is asking, what does that mean, that money purchase thing? And then he's giving an explanation. Where do we get the guarantee that what he's saying is correct? We don't know whether the answer that is given to Ntanzi is correct or not, because all that I know is that he is a prosecutor, and this information that he's trying to talk about is from Vodacom. What if the people from Vodacom come and say a different story from what he's just told to this court? Won't we say that he has been misleading this court all along? For instance, he has referred earlier on to a pattern to a pattern matching. I'm very concerned, my lord, that which he explained to the court, that the term that is found in that Vodacom papers that refers to pattern matching, it means how to open a phone. I'm not even so sure whether people from Vodacom will come here and confirm what he's saying. So that is very dangerous, my lord. It's very dangerous. And I can assure that pattern matching, it has always been in my mind as to whether or not indeed that which Mr. Baloyi confirmed to this court as to what it's supposed to mean, it really means that. Without a confirmation from people from Vodacom, then it remains it remains a nullity. Because as I'm saying, Advocate Baloyi is not an expert from Vodacom. I have had a look into the legends of the papers from Vodacom. I looked at that pattern matching. I could not find it, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Baloyi, what's your response?
Well, my lord, the court will recall that there was an explanation of call data terms.
On that glossary, ne?
Yes, that has already been handed up.
Yeah, let's see it, because Mr. Nisi says he's not aware of it.
The first part is the one that we've highlighted with star 130 star. Just has got my.
I also add, my lord, I was waiting for just before the close of business to raise this point, my lord. My concern as well is with regard to the pattern matched. Because what Mr. Baloyi has said to court, that it's this pattern that opens the face of the phone to get access to the phone.
Okay, you know what?
May not be correct.
Sorry, wait.
Yes.
You know what worries me?
Yes,
Evidence is led by the state.
yes.
And if any one of you thinks Mr. Baloyi is misleading this court, lying, let's put it plain, lying, or pretending to be an expert,
Yes.
you take the record, you go and consult an expert, and you say, this is what Ratha says about this. You get an opinion. And then you come and cross-examine.
Let me respond on
So,
that, my lord.
but you can't stop the
Yes,
state from leading evidence.
I'm not-
I've never heard of this
I'm not
procedure.
stopping him, my lord, but with regard to what the court suggests, it's a brilliant suggestion.
It's not brilliant, it's what is done.
No. It's a brilliant suggestion. I'll
No,
repeat
no,
it.
it's what is done.
Because-
If you
because this-
think an expert or a witness comes to court and plays smart, you take the record, you consult an expert, you make a submission, you make an application for that record to strike off what you believe your expert says is nonsensical. Okay, please. But you can't stop the state from leading evidence. What do we do?
No, I didn't say I'm stopping him, my lord. I said I was going to raise it because the court then says we can consult our own expert. With the limited resources that we have from legal aid, the only person that can come and assist, who's been assisting from the beginning, is Ms. Vatilingen from Vodacom to come and explain what this pattern match means in the context of cell phone banking and money bank AP banking. What Mr. Baloyi is asking this witness. Pattern match is not on the glossary of terms that is here, my lord. That's our concern.
Yeah, Mr. Baloyi, so what do we do? They say you're a white-eyed king.
Yeah. My lord, as the court correctly pointed out, I think it's for, we cross-examine the witness as we deem fit. It's for my colleagues, if they want to take a different route, to do so, but they can't stop us, my lord, from proceeding with cross-examination. That is our submission, my lord.
Let me respond. We're not saying that Mr. Baloyi should not cross-examine this witness, my lord. But what we're saying is it will be improper for the state to cross-examine this witness on the basis of information that the state itself is not certain with.
Mr. Baloyi, are you not certain of your evidence?
I think he must speak for
Mr.
himself.
Baloyi is not
Wait.
evidence.
Are you not certain about what you are telling this court?
Counsel mustn't speak for us, he must speak for himself. We are cross-examining on the issues that we have certainty on.
I'm referring to the glossary of words, my lord. That pattern matching phrase, I've tried to look it at there, it is not there. So and then I would then request Mr. Baloyi to explain then, because the court allows that, to explain where does he get that information from.
But I've explained the procedure. I've explained the procedure.
No, my
you
lord.
can't.
It's-
What do you mean, no, my lord?
No. The court is saying now is reversing the honors.
Or not?
Is reversing the honors.
Which honors are you talking about?
Exactly what the court is referred to.
What? I told you
I
about
take
the
it that the court is
procedure.
not forgotten, yes.
I told about the procedure in cross-examining a person when you're the state. And if you think Mr. Baloyi is playing manga, then you go and consult an expert and you make an application in court to say the evidence which he was cross-examining your client about should be struck off because of the following reasons, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But you can't stop the state from cross-examining. You can't. There's no law which says that. Okay?
But my lord, the state is not the leader of evidence. It can only cross-examine. And the state has got a duty, an ethical duty. That
The
when it
state
poses
is a
questions-
leader of evidence. Which law are you talking of?
No, I'm saying that the state cannot give evidence.
It's not giving evidence, it's cross-examining.
Yes, but the fact if the state is cross-examined,
Mr.
if
Minister,
the state is
I've made a ruling.
cross-examining,
You
it
can
must
continue.
cross-examine.
You can continue. Okay. And if you're not satisfied, you know what to do. Okay.
Thank you, my lord.
Right.
Thank you.
My lord, can I also just place this on record, my lord? That's the objection that defense counsel is trying to bring it to the attention of the court. Is on the basis of unfairness, my lord, to the witness. An objection, my lord, can be raised if the defense becomes aware that what the question the witness is being confronted or with is unfair. For instance, my lord, the point that you are raising at this point is that it is unfair for the state to interpret the pattern used to say it means the phone was opened, because this witness is expected to respond, and the witness will respond on the unfair explanations that has been given by the state to say it means it was opened. Because the person...
Where's the unfairness? I'm trying to appreciate the unfairness. What is unfair?
Thank you, my lord. My lord, the state read the reference to say the phone, this particular phone, pattern match was used. Then after that, reading that word, my lord, the state will then add to say it means it was opened. So
what's wrong with it?
So the objection, my lord, that you are raising is that the state does not have the interpretation of the pattern match as to what does it mean, because what the state is adding to say it means the phone was opened. It's not contained in the section 204 205 records glossary, my lord.
My lord, we're trying to make it easier for the witness to understand. I mean, if we put it and say the device was pattern
No, they're
matched.
basically saying you don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
They're being polite,
well,
but they're basically saying you don't know what you're talking about.
yes, but
Do you know what you're talking about?
well, we've said it several times, my lord, that we've done our research
You see,
and we will not present. I think they must first go do their research, and if they object, then object on the basis of information that they've gleaned from expert, and not just, object as a court pleases.
what's your time there?
I think it's 15:27.
Yeah, we will adjourn so that you guys will do some research. I'll listen to arguments tomorrow about the fact that Mr. Baloyi doesn't know what he's talking about.
Rise.